Hello everyone, it's the Thrifty Hammy. Stella here just woke up, so I thought it'd be perfect time to start filming. I wanted to make a video because it is Stella and I's 1 month anniversary together. Oop, sorry. I've had her for exactly 4 weeks. Isn't that right, Miss Missy? Yeah. So, to celebrate all the time we've spent together, all the time, it's been 1 month, but it's been an exciting time. It's been a lot of learning for me. So I wanted to talk about the top 5 things I wish I had known before I got a hamster. Oh, she's so darn cute when she wakes up. Okay, so number 5, I had no idea. This isn't really something I could have learned, but I had no idea that she was going to pee in her nest so much. I cannot give my hamster any kind of solid-bottomed hide to sleep in. I have to give her things like this that have bedding on the bottom because she always pees where she sleeps, and if it's a closed-in space, she just sleeps in her pee. And she comes out smelling so terrible, and she looks terrible, and I'm really worried about her health. And the first time it happened, I thought she had wet tail, and I freaked out. I was so worried. And so, I mean, again, it's nothing that someone really would warn you about hamsters. It's not like that common, but it's something I was unprepared for, and when I first saw it, it really freaked me out. And I wish she would stop doing it, but whatever. She's gonna do what she wants to do. So number 4, the thing I wish I had learned more about is wheels. I know that wheels are a must-have for every hamster, and I knew that Syrians, being the biggest hamster, needed big wheels, but I had no idea that a 12-inch wheel was going to basically take up a whole bin cage. I did not really substitute that into my thinking because I thought there would be lots of mid-size wheels, and there's really not. There's basically teeny tiny dwarf wheel and gigantic chinchilla wheel. So we've made the 12-inch wheel work. I still have this one in here because she had been using this one, but now she's almost done growing now, and she's way too big for it. Isn't that right, little tub? So I'm leaving it in there for now just for her comfort level, but she doesn't really use it, and I'm definitely going to be taking it out soon because it is way too small for her. Yeah. So I wish I had known going in. There is info out there, I just didn't find it, about what size wheel is good for your hamster. And Syrian hamsters need an 8-inch wheel minimum. Yes, my pretty baby. Oh, she's so cute. Alright, let's see. Number 3, oh, hello. Number 3 is sleeping schedules. I knew, hello. Yeah? Do you want to come out? No? Gonna take a little bit longer. That's okay. I knew that hamsters were nocturnal, obviously. I knew that going in. But I just mistakenly, look at that butt. I mistakenly assumed that nocturnal meant that she would wake up around 7. I would have a couple of hours to spend with her, and then she would go to bed around the time that I woke up, which is between 7 a.m. and like 9 a.m. And that is not the case at all. She usually doesn't even start stirring until 9 o'clock at night, and then she has to do her wake-up routine, which is fine. She comes and eats, she cleans herself up, she gets a drink of water, and then she'll come out and play with me. But by then, it's usually 10 or 10:30 at night, and I have to get ready for bed myself. and so I never get to spend as much time with her as I want, which is sad, but sleep is so important to me, and I know it's so important to her, so I'd rather us do our own sleep schedules than try to mess with her sleep just so that I can see her. I am just a little bit trying to regulate her pattern because she is just finishing her teenage period here. She's almost 6 months. Her sleep schedule lately has been really, really messed up. There's no way to calculate when she's gonna wake up and when she's gonna want to come out. It's different times every night. So I am trying to get that a little bit more regulated just so I know when I can spend time with her. So that is happening currently, and that is something I wish that someone would have told me. Number 2 is space. I, of course, knew that Syrians can't fit in those tiny hamster cages that pet stores sell. I knew she was going to need a bigger cage, but I had no idea. This is the minimum, this bin right here, just this one, excuse me, is the minimum. And I thought, I mean, this doesn't take up that much space, that's fine. I thought I could stack it on another one and we'd be good. And that was good for about 2 days until I had to clean the cages, and I realized that that was never going to work. So I had to put them next to each other, and of course this takes up a ton of space, and honestly I'm thinking of getting another small add-on just because she likes to run around a lot at night, and like I said, sometimes I don't even get to spend that much time with her, so I like for her to have a lot of space to do her own thing. So yes, Syrian hamsters take up a lot of space. And that's totally fine. I wish someone would have warned me about that before going in. And my number 1 thing I wish I had known was the importance of nests for hamsters. I don't know why this didn't really occur to me that nests would obviously be so important, but it's just something I didn't even think of. So for the first few weeks, she just kept moving her nest every night around the cage, and I realized it was because every night when she woke up, I would go into her nest and clean it out, and she didn't like that. I was disturbing her private space. So I have stopped doing that. I still do spot checks around her nest every night, but I try my best not to disturb it, and she's been a lot better with that. Of course, there are still times when I do have to completely go in and clean it out, and she usually does move her nest after that, but it doesn't seem to bother her that much, but I try my best now to be mindful of that, and I wish that I had known that before I went in, because I did feel bad when I found out that I was making her nervous by always going into her private sleeping space. So yeah, guys, that's it. Those are my top 5 things I wish I had known before getting a hamster. If you are thinking of getting a hamster, always, always do a lot of research. Watch all the YouTube videos, read all the websites, figure out everything, and make sure they're coming from credible sources. Don't ever trust what a pet store tells you, because they are most likely just in it for the easy profit. So yeah, thank you for watching my video. Like, rate, subscribe, ask questions, and Stella and I will see you later. Bye.